analyst under M&S, and a lot of you know me as the executive assistant for the state conservationist, still on that for a little bit longer. But we've crossed paths on travel, web TA, link cards, you name it. I'm sure I've talked to everyone by now or close to it. But today we will be talking about e-directives. Let me share my screen. So here we go. The knowledge of accessing the and utilizing the NRCS electronic and directive system. The FOTG and handbook will be covered by, I think, resources. So e-directives. The e-directives contain the written policies and procedures used by NRCS employees to provide information, services to customers and partners to meet the diverse needs of people, farm production programs, and resource needs of the public served by the United States Department of Agriculture. So we're going to go to the next slide, which is this is what you will be seeing if you click on the link of the e-directives, and I'm going to go live to that site. There we go. So this is the live site of the e-directives. So the e-directives come out, they can come out daily, weekly, depends on when headquarters has information to provide to the states. Action that they need to have information back from the states. This is what you will see on these. I'll click on this one here. So this is engineering. It has a required date by March 31st of 2022. So what we do is we normally send an email to all the leadership members on a weekly basis, giving them all the directives that came out for that week. We normally give them a couple of days for the state before this actually suspense is due, so they can complete it, whether sending it out to the states or they complete it themselves. That's the purpose of the action required. There might be information needing to submit to the states. So you will also find a general manual here. And then they have different information under the general manual, and it can cover up to several years. If you keep clicking on them, it'll just keep going and going. Handbooks, it might have been a handbook that was published and you want information that you're looking back to a couple of years ago, you could probably find it in here. National instructions, the same thing. I think that comes out from, I think, resources. So anyways, so this is what this is. So I'm going to go back to the original slide. So when we send it out actually to the leadership members, we send out an email that looks kind of like this. It has some other information up here, but mainly it lets the leadership member know that these are the bulletins that came out this week. They need some action, and we have a suspense database in the SharePoint that they need to complete to say that that bulletin has been taken care of, so we don't miss any suspenses. So, like I said earlier, that when they look at one of these that have an action, sometimes there's deadlines that are very short notice, and it comes from national headquarters, which we have no, we don't have any, I guess, control over. They could send it with a 1-day suspense that it's due tomorrow, so might be a reason that you all are getting information and they need it right away, and you're wondering why are they sitting on their hands and not letting us know last minute on our way home and so forth. So that's the reason. We have no control over what they send. They're getting, I'm sure, requests from other areas higher than them needing this information. So the numbers that you saw on the previous slides was these numbers that indicate who will get it amongst the leadership member, management, the 110s, If you see like 230, normally civil rights, and but management and strategy will normally see that anyways. Some of it is for civil rights committee, which will probably go down to David, who was our chair for the state. Um, so these numbers, that's what they stand. This is what the program it stands for under the subject. So anytime you see that number, it relates back to that program. So I think that covers it. Any questions?